Again, you may face the problem with the net because today again the net is slow. Okay, so still we are facing the problem with the net, and because of that only, in between also the net may go off or it may buffer. So kindly bear it. Now let us start with the lesson that is next lesson we are going to start the water, a precious resource. Okay. So lesson number that is 16, water, a precious resource. Now students, we know that water, when we say water itself, so we can think that how useful it is to us and the importance of it, isn't it? Because just like oxygen, we use the water without is used by our body also. Okay. Now, water is used for our body also means we can say that 70 to 80% of the our body consists of. Then all the reactions or the processes, metabolic processes that takes place inside the body, that is also with the help of water, isn't it? चाहे वो डाइजेशन हो या रेस्पिरेशन हो या एक्सक्रीशन हो, anything, any is that, because you may be knowing that we see that water means our earth is so surrounded by water. So here very little water that is used, that can be used. Okay, so 71% of the earth's surface is covered by water, but so how much percent of earth? That is 71% of earth's surface, it is covered with water. But you can see that very little water can be used. Very little water can be used by us. That means the water which is used or the water we need to use it is very little, is present on the earth, that is the fresh water. That can be used by us. Now here see that 22nd of March, here 22nd of March is celebrated as World Water Day. It is celebrated as World Water Day. You can see here 22nd March. Now, according to this, means when this was put forward by the United Nations, so they thought that in these 10 years, in the coming 10 years, it was put in 210. So they thought that in the coming decade, they will overcome the problems, they will try the people to get most of the people to get the clean and safe, healthy water. Because we can see that most of the people in the world, that I think more than 50% of the people in the world, they are not getting the potable water which is used for drinking purposes. And the water which is used for drinking, those people who use the water for drinking, that is not actually at the proper, we can say, uh, at that level that can be used as a drinking. That means it might be impure, it is not proper, it is not healthy, or it might be not coming from a proper channel, etc. So these things happen, and that is why this on 22nd March it was decided to celebrate as a World Water Day. So that from there they started the action for getting water for the people who are not getting it for drinking purposes. Main aim is here uh, to celebrate the World Water Day is that most of the people should get safe and healthy drinking water, which we are not getting. Okay, see, students, you might have heard that here we are getting clean water, but in villages, if you go, the water they have to fetch from sometimes from the well, sometimes they are fetching the water from the river, sometimes they are fetching it from the lake or the pond. It is very dirty. It is simply dirty water. It is not at all, it is not clean and not clear. Even that water they are drinking. You may imagine that in summer also they are going a long distance, that is might be 10 to 15 kilometers only to search in search of water or in search of the drinking water. And whatever, however, what they are not looking the quality of the water what is getting, and this water they are bringing at home and they have to drink it. So you can just imagine that people in our country also, this is regarding all over the world, but in our country also, now also there are so many villages, so many people which are no, they are lacking the safe drinking water. Understood? So, through this, we are trying to get about the knowledge of water, how we can manage the water, how we can store it, and what is the importance of water. Understood? Is it clear? So, here now, the amount of water recommended by the United Nations for drinking, washing, and cooking and maintaining proper hygiene is a minimum of 50 liters per person per day. This amount is about 2.5 buckets of the water per person day. So, according to the United Nations, we should get a person should get 50 liter per person per day. So if we consider daily routine, that is bathing, cleaning, or cooking, etc., etc. So each person can use 50 liter of water. Means we are actually using, but there are so many places, there are so many villages or the places where they are not getting even the water to drink. This is for other purposes, but they are not getting the water even for drinking also. So here now it is a problem. Okay, understood, students? So this amount 50 liter is also equal to 2.5 bucket. You can see almost, if we take a bucket, so 2 or about 2.5 a bucket, 50 liters. Okay, now you can see in so many places there is a shortage of water. For long period. So there is a shortage of water for long periods. So here you can see that it is an acute shortage of water. So this is also called as acute. So this is called as acute shortage of water for long period. So here now we need to give the attention. Here now we have to pay the attention why it is so and how they will get the water. Understood, students? Is it clear? Now, next thing is these water shortage for a long period. This water shortage has become a matter of concern. So, by the survey or by the research, so by the survey we can say that it is estimated that this is just estimation that it is estimated that few years so few years from now, so more than one third people will face the water scarcity, will face the problem of water scarcity. Face water scarcity. This is very, very important. That means, so one third of the people, after few years, they may face the problem of water scarcity, and this will be a horrible situation. Understood? That means one third of the population, the whole population of the world, can face the situation of water scarcity. Can you imagine? We don't know whether we will also be there, we are also included in this or not. Because slowly and slowly, the amount of water, the amount of rainfall we are getting, it is decreasing day by day. Understood? And even though if it is increasing, that is of no use, because most of the water which we are getting as a rainfall, it is running out and it is not harvested properly, it is not properly maintained, and because of that we cannot use this amount of water. Understood, students? Is it clear? So this is a matter of concern. So we have to think a lot about this. यानी अभी अभी तो ये सिचुएशन नहीं है, बट कुछ सालों के बाद यानी कि हो सकता है आफ्टर माइट बी आफ्टर फ्यू इयर्स 15 साल 10 साल या 5 साल के बाद we will face the problem of water scarcity. Understood? We may face the problem of water scarcity. Understood, students? Was it clear? Now here, so you can see that now I told you only 71%. 71% of the Earth's surface is covered by water, and out of that, the water which is used or the water that is usable is the fresh water. It is called as the fresh water, which is usable for us. And this fresh water we get from the lake, rivers, streams, ponds, not from the sea. Sea wala pani nahi. So not from the sea. The water which we get from the lake, rivers, streams, pond, wells. Understood? Only this water can be used. Okay? So only this water is, we can say, used for water consumption or fit for water consumption. Only this water we can use. This water can be used. Okay. Now, so now we will see what are the forms of water that is available on the earth. Okay. We will see the forms of water that is available on the earth for our use. Forms of water. Now here, so you can see that Earth has maintained for millions of years by various process that makes the water or the process of the water is going on, that is called as a water cycle. So by this process, the earth is having a proper cycle of the water in which the water cycle in which the water is maintained on the earth. Okay. By this cycle, the water cycle, that is water cycle जो है, with the help of this water cycle, the proportion or the amount of water is maintained on the earth. It is maintained on the earth. Okay, it is maintained on the earth. That means बारिश होती है, फिर वो पानी जो है वो रिवर्स, स्ट्रीम्स, लेक्स में चला जाता है. Then the evaporation takes place. Then the clouds are formed, and after the formation of the clouds, again there is a rain. So there is a rainfall. फिर से rainfall होता है और वही पानी फिर से नदी नालियों में या नदी में नालों से, या फिर हम कह सकते हैं स्ट्रीम्स और ट्रिब्यूटरीज में जाके ऐसे मिलके जो बहता है, और उसी पानी का जो सरफेस पे होता है, सरफेस ऑफ द अर्थ, सो यही पानी जो है वो इवापोरेट होता है। फिर से इवापोरेशन होने के कारण ये फिर से क्लाउड्स बन जाते हैं ऊपर जाके, द वाटर राइजेस एंड इट फॉर्म्स द क्लाउड। और फिर ये ऊपर जाने के बाद इट इज कन्वर्टेड इनटू द क्लाउड्स, कंडेंसेशन हो जाता है इवापोरेशन के बाद, और कंडेंसेशन के बाद जो लास्ट स्टेप है वो प्रेसिपिटेशन, यानी कि water comes down by rainfall, okay, that is called as precipitation। तो precipitation भी होता है, और इस तरह से ये पूरा साइकिल जो है वो अर्थ पे मेंटेन होता है। इन दिस वे द बैलेंस ऑफ द साइकिल इज मेंटेन थ्रू वाटर साइकिल, थ्रू वाटर साइकिल। तो इसमें बहुत सारे फॉर्म्स हैं। यहाँ पर हमें सॉलिड, लिक्विड एंड गैसेस फॉर्म भी देखने को मिलेगा, फॉर्म्स ऑफ वाटर। सी most of the water is, we can say, in the form of ice caps at the northern part of the earth, southern part of the earth. The water is, or the earth is covered by the snow caps, but that is also of no use। जो भी पानी है वो हमें, ये सॉलिड हो गया, दैट इज द आइस और द स्नोफॉल। दूसरा है हमारा जो लिक्विड, जो लिक्विड स्टेट में जो है वाटर विच इज इन द rivers or the lakes and ponds which is in the liquid form, that water is useful for us। और ये जो है लिक्विड फॉर्म में जो पानी है that is very very little if we compare the used water, the water which is used for us for the purpose of drinking, for the purpose of our daily usage, तो ये वाटर जो है वो बहुत ही कम है। अंडरस्टूड? तो ये जो है, ये वाटर जिसका हमें यूज करना है या जो हमें यूजफुल है, दिस वाटर इज वेरी वेरी लेस इन अमाउंट। एंड देन नेक्स्ट इज द गैसेस फॉर्म। Gaseous form means when this water from the surface is evaporated, or when this water gets heated due to the heat of the sun, then it starts evaporation. It starts evaporation. Understood? Is it clear? और इस तरह से ये जो है we can see that जो भी vapors है, the vapors are nothing but water vapors are in the gaseous state। Further, these vapors are converted into the vapors, they condense and they are converted into the clouds, and the clouds they give the rain। Okay, so this is all about the forms of water। This is all about the forms of the water। ये जो है gaseous form, it can be seen when the water is evaporated। When the water gets evaporated, जब पानी का evaporation होता है, then only we can see it in the gaseous form। Okay, understood students? Is it clear? Yes student, just wait, I am sending the link to you। Just wait. Yes. Yes, students. Okay. So read the lesson, students. Read this lesson. Okay. Read it and come tomorrow.